Hey there, my name is Angela. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to take photos with your smartphone that are more than just a selfie or a mirror pic. So let's get started. So to take photos of yourself with your cell phone, you'll need three things, and they are a tripod, a phone attachment, and a Bluetooth button. So here goes. Okay, so now that I got my cell phone set up on my tripod, I'm gonna go see if I am in frame and take a few tester shots. You'll see what's on my phone screen right here. Now that I know that the frame is good enough and the height is fine, I'm gonna show you a prop that I brought, which is sunflowers. Oh, dang. Dang. They make it hard to, I should have brought scissors. Times like this, a pocket knife would really come in handy. I've been thinking about getting one. Hey, my keys work just fine though, so that's cool. Alright, some sunflowers, baby. I think it really adds something to the photo, in my opinion. So now I'm just gonna take some photos, mess around, and I'm gonna fast forward this stuff because if not, you'd be here for like 20 minutes, which is not ideal. The reason why I'm using the back camera instead of using the front camera as a mirror is the back camera actually has, I think, higher megapixels, whereas the front camera, sometimes it works fine, but it's just not the same quality, especially with a cell phone. So you want to use the back camera in spite of not being able to see yourself as you're taking the photos. Another thing to consider is to make sure you get a lot of different angles. So usually I go for a close-up, a standing pose, a seated pose, and a laying down pose. It's kind of dirty out here, so I might not do the laying down pose, but that kind of gives you a variety to choose from when you're looking through the shots later. And if you want more information on posing and stuff, I can make a video about that. Just give it a comment down below. So I chose 3 photos to edit for you guys today, and I'm gonna edit them using 2 different apps. Actually, make that 3 different apps, and those are Touch Retouch for touch-ups of blemishes, and then Visco for people who are new to editing photos and don't have any Adobe editing software, and then Lightroom for people who have Adobe like me, because I am subscribed to Adobe Creative Cloud. But Visco is the free option, and it's a very popular app that actually works really well. So these are the 3 photos I chose. I wanted to do a close-up, a standing, and a sitting down. First, I'm going to take them into Touch Retouch. That's how you get rid of all these little like blemishes around here. So I'm just gonna go through very quick with the object removal. This app, I'm not sure if I bought it or not. People like to also use Facetune to remove blemishes. What I like about this app in particular is if there's something in the background that you don't like, it is very, very good at getting rid of that. And that's originally what I got it for. And I used to have Facetune for blemishes, but I mostly edit on my computer now, so I don't really have that many editing apps aside from Lightroom on this phone. I actually had to re-download Visco to show you guys how to edit through there. So I'm just getting all these little freckles, and let me remove that piece of hair. Hopefully this isn't too boring for you guys. I have a lot of hair around my eye that's coming down, and for the sake of time, since I don't want this video to be super long. I'm just gonna leave those little hairs there because, you know what, they don't look too shabby. Alright, cool. So I'm satisfied with that, how that looks. I'm going to modify the original so it just completely takes over what it used to be. Cool. And then I'm going to do the same for the other photos. Okay, so now that I've taken them through touch retouch, I'm first going to show you how I edit them with VSCO. So we'll start off with the close-up one. And if we're just messing with the VSCO filters, usually just select one and then adjust it as so it's not super freaking intense. I really like that one. And what's cool with VSCO is that you can actually copy the edits and just paste them right onto your other photos. So if you were creating a layout, you can keep your feed really consistent. So those, look at that, those look really cute. So that's like a VSCO edit, but if you want to get deeper into it, let me pull this one back up. And you can actually adjust all this stuff. So I'm going to mess with the exposure. Let's bring it down a little bit. And then I'm gonna crop it so it's 4:5 for Instagram. So usually for VSCO, what I used to do is just keep messing with it until it looks right. And that is pretty much what I'm gonna do with that. So let me copy those edits, paste them into those ones to keep it consistent. And let me crop these as well. Alright, and I'll save those so you can see VSCO plus, or a VSCO preset plus a little bit of additional editing and messing around with the settings. So that's with VSCO. And the limitation behind VSCO is you can't really do any mask, which I don't think you can do any mask. No, it doesn't look like you can do any masks, which you can do in Lightroom. So I'm gonna show you the edit I would do in Lightroom. Okay, so here is the first close-up shot in Lightroom. And for Lightroom, like I said, you can do mask. So I really like a more dark, moody edit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lower the overall exposure of the photo, and it looks super dark and like you can't see anything right now. But what I'm gonna do is use that selective mask. So I'm just taking the brush and painting myself red. That's just an indication of where the mask is falling. And then for this mask, I'm gonna turn up the exposure there and maybe the contrast normal, increase the highlights. This is why I enjoy using Lightroom versus VSCO, is because you can really customize and manipulate the photo, especially the light of the photo, hence Lightroom. That kind of made a light bulb go out in my head. That's funny. Okay. Okay, so I think I really like how that looks right there. So I'm just gonna save that. Okay, so that is how to take and edit photos for your Instagram with your cell phone. Here's the VSCO. And here's the Visco with a little bit of doctoring. And here is the Lightroom. That is all I have for you today. Let me know in the comment section which edit you prefer. I'm really curious to know, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up so I can start doing more like this. Also, if you have just come across this channel and you made it this far, you should just hit that subscribe button while you're at it, because why the heck not? It's free. Just saying. But until next time, I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.